What is up, guys? TK Overwatch here, and welcome to my very first Titanfall 2 guide, where we talk about the Titan's ordnance, tactical, and defensive abilities. Today, we're going to be talking about Ronin, the one of the third or fourth Titan unlocks that you get in Titanfall 2. His ordnance is the arc wave. His tactical phase shift, and his defense is going to be a sword block. He has very low health but high speed, making him perfect for taking out pilots and doing some quick damage against other Titans like Legion and Tone. Also, he comes packed with lead wall, and his core, which is practically his signature move, is going to be the sword core, where instead of using his lead wall to do damage, he's going to be using his sword that he usually does just for melee. And it's pretty good for clearing out some areas against pilots or probably doing some quick last minute damage on Titans. With the little health that Ronin has, the damage that he drops out on his lead wall and his abilities does significantly large amount of damage. What Ronin is primarily made for, in depending on your place out, he's primarily made for just taking out other pilots, and he's perfect against doing 1v1s against any other Titans in here. In this scenario right here, it was me and another partner. We were going at him, but as you see right here, you always want to at least use your sword block and utilize and save up your phase dash. Don't just use your phase dash just to use it. Save it, because when you're going up against 2 times, 3 times, you want to at least have the ability to get out of there before you barely had like a minute to use your time. Always save up the phase dash, and always remember to not use it when just willy-nilly. One of his most useful abilities out of his loadout or kit is going to be the arc wave. It's a slow moving ground projectile, but it's perfect for clearing out small little tight areas in rooms, or even doing some good amount of damage on Titans. It's how I recommend people using it would be when you see a nice little cluster like a pilot and a Titan or just a few minions. Just use the arc wave to save some ammo on your lead wall. It's pretty good to deal damage, and also it's a perfect way to like give yourself some space to tell the enemies, hey, don't come at me, I'm right now busy going to probably kill you soon. Let's speak about his primary. The primary lead wall is a 4 shot shotgun that does a crazy amount of damage for no reason. It could drop so many people in like 1 shot, 2 shots. It's perfect. Like how I have it set up, I have the ricochet bullets, which practically makes all the bullets bounce around in the room, dealing damage to any pilots that, if I didn't have an exact bead on them, I know that at least the ricochet will at least do damage. As you can see in this clip right here, the lead wall does crazy amount of damage to Titans. It's practically a good way to deal damage when you're doing a 1v1 scenario on a Titan. Let's speak about his core, which is his special ability called the sword core. The sword core is, instead of using his primary, the lead wall, it switches out to his sword that he only uses for melee combat, but now he switches it to be his primary. It deals a crazy amount of damage. Like, it's ridiculous how crazy his damage does. But always remember to play smart with it. You don't want to be crazy and just spam it because, oh, I got the sword core, I'm just going to use it. Just save it. As you can see right here, I got a little bit too hungry with the kills. I wanted to use my sword core. I just kept swinging, but I lost the Titan at the end of the battle. Don't do that to yourself. It just weakens you and makes Ronin just a little bit less useful in that situation. As I said in the commentary today, he has the phase shift, and phase shifting is what practically is like an extra dash. Practically, it that allows him to get out of scenarios quick and easily without him taking any damage. Practically, what it does is send him through another dimension or timeline in the same area. I don't know how it works, but it just sends him through a different area in that same time, if that makes any sense. It's good for it's really just good for like giving yourself some damage and space and some spacing. And sometimes if you sneak up on Titan, they won't know what will hit them. Also, let's recap some few major important things. Ronin, you always want to go 1v1, and you always want to use phase dash. My personal way on how to set them up would be give them an extra dash, so when you're fighting more than one Titan, you can at least use, instead of having 2 dashes, you have 3. And also make sure you hunt down pilots. Don't try going blood hungry trying to take out every Titan that you see. Just play smart with Ronin and just really use his abilities to his maximum capacity. But yeah, guys, that is about it for today. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and please leave anything else that you think should be helpful in the next videos. This is TK Overwatch, giving you some more useful tips as being a better pilot in Titanfall 2.